Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeanette Clegg and this is where I talk about everything I love, which includes knitting and some sewing and really my main passion, which is crochet and amigurumi. You can find me on most social media platforms. On most social media platforms. I am Crafty Cleggs Creations and I have a YouTube channel, which of course you're watching. I have an Instagram page and I do have a Facebook page, but not very active on there, to be fair. I'm mostly active on my YouTube channel and my Instagram feed. Today is Monday the 23rd of November and yeah, the month is just whizzing by, isn't it? Can't believe already it's the 23rd of November. It's not going to be long now before it's time to put our Christmas decorations up. I do know that quite a lot of you, well, when I say quite a lot of you, I should rephrase that and say I do know quite a lot of people that I've seen either on their feed or I've actually witnessed trees in front windows going to and from our local supermarket. I do know that people are putting trees up extra early this year just to bring that little bit of extra cheer, which I guess is what we all need right now. So yeah, I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I possibly can. Well, when I say simple, I mean as short as I possibly can, because I'll be completely honest with you, it's just over 2 weeks since the last podcast and I haven't really had my crafting mojo, if you like. I have done a little bit but not much, and one of the main reasons I wanted to come on was because I have picked a winner for the giveaway, and obviously it's for Christmas. It's a 12-day advent to open and some other little bits and pieces, and I wanted to get it out to the lucky winner, which Tim and I have drawn the winner and we did record it. So before we go any further, I will put the recording in here. Well, when I finish talking to you, I will put the recording in here and let you see how we chose it. It was very simple and Tim and I did it on Sunday morning, and yes, I shall put it in here and let you watch. Good morning, ladies. I just want to do the draw this morning to find out who's the winner of our Christmas giveaway 2020. As you can see here, I've written, I'm not going to go too close because everybody might not want the names revealing. I've written everybody's name down here. These are all the entries, and we have had 100 and, oh no, wrong page, keep going, we've had much more than that. We've had 179 entries. Oh, sorry, no. As my husband has just pointed out, we've had 178 entries. I do apologise. These are Tim's man hands. And he's on his phone now and he's going to log into the generator. And so he's putting in 1 to 178. Right, do it, babes. And the winner is number 10. Let's see who number 10 is. That's right at the beginning. So number 10 is Marie Fordham. Fordham?
Yeah, Maria Fordham.
Maria Fordham. Okay, Maria, if you can either send me an email, I will leave my email address, or get in touch with me on my Instagram. Let me have your telephone number, or not your telephone number, your postal address, and I'll get the prize off to you. Thank you very much for entering. Okay, so congratulations to Maria. So Maria, if you can get in touch with me please via Instagram, or I will leave my email address in the description box below, and let me have your home address, I'll get your prize sent out to you probably tomorrow, because I'd like for you to have it before December. So well done, congratulations. Okay, so now we've got that done, I just want to talk to you about a couple of things first. I have written some notes, so please excuse me if I keep looking down. I'm just going to have a sip. Today I am drinking out of my beautiful hedgehog mug again. I love this mug. And I'm drinking a Christmas tea. It's a Christmas blend tea, and it's absolutely delicious. It's really nice. Okay, so I just want to have a little chat about my subscriptions. First of all, I'd like to say, if you are a current subscriber, thank you so much for keep coming back and watching and supporting me. It does mean the world to me. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for coming along, subscribing and giving me a chance and seeing if you enjoy me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do press that subscription button down below and press like and the bell. And every time I do upload a video, you will be alerted to it. You'll get a notification, so you're not going to miss any. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for giving me a shout out, which is down to Tina, and she's Simply in Stitches. She gave me a shout out on her not the last episode that she uploaded, the one before, and my subscriptions just flew up. I am so grateful. I think I need about 27, 28, something like that now to reach my 1,000 subscribers. I am absolutely made up. So thank you very, very much, Tina. You really, really did help me get to where I wanted to be. I'm so grateful. And thank you to all you subscribers. And the other one that I was watching actually this morning, and I've watched Amanda quite a few times, and I just wanted to say hello to Amanda. And if you have not watched Amanda, then please do go over. It's Shuttle Monkey, and she's really, really good. She's really nice. She is so talented. Talk about multitasking. She can do everything. She can knit, she can crochet, she's a quilter. I don't think there's anything at all that she doesn't have a go at. She makes bags, and everything she makes is beautiful. So yeah, please go over and check out Amanda for me. I know I'm doing this in a bit of a roundabout way, but it's just how it is today, so I'm sorry. Right, so I've given you, I've told you about Tina, I've told you about Amanda, I've done the giveaway, and that's it, we can get going. And like I say, I haven't really got much to show you today, but I just thought I'd do it, and seeing as I was doing the giveaway, I might as well just show you what I've been working on. So, first of all, I will do works in progress. Not many, to be fair. I shall show you. You have seen this, and I haven't got very far on this, but I have done a little bit, so I'm going to show you. I'm keeping this in my lovely bee bag, which was made by my dear friend Lindsay from Stitch Create Love. And I love this lining. Look at that lining. Isn't that fun? Love that lining. And I am doing a baby cardigan. You'd think, wouldn't you, by now, 2 weeks on, with it being a baby cardigan, I will have finished it, but unfortunately, no, I haven't. I'll show you the back picture, because the front one isn't very good. It's white or off-white, the front one, so it doesn't show up very well. And I have done, so this is the back, which I showed you last time. And then I have just done, this is a front. This is the right hand side. No, the left hand side, sorry. That's the left hand side. It's all worked in one. So it's got a 4-stitch built-in or worked-in, what do they call this? Button band. And then you just have to put 3 stitches at the top there. I take it for you to pick up round the neck. So yeah, that's unfortunately how far I've got, a back and a front. But because the baby isn't due until, I think it's, did I say April? I don't know why I want to say April. Anyway, yeah, I know I've got a little bit of time, but when I sit down and put my mind to it, you know, you could get that done in a couple of nights, couldn't you? Which I do intend to. I do intend to do a lot more crafting in December. I have been extremely busy this month, filling my shop and getting stock ready and doing all the things that I wanted to do ready for Christmas. So yeah, sort of crafting has taken a little bit of a been put to one side really. So that's that progress on there. And then my next one is crochet. I did show you this pattern again last time, and a lady very, very kindly sort of tried to explain to me how it was pronounced, and I still haven't got it, so there's no point in me trying to do it. But it's my Christmas gnome, and it's paid for pattern, and I am doing the small one here. Anyway, I started that a couple of nights, not last night, the night before, and again I haven't got tremendously far. I'm using Stonewash, Sheepy's Stonewash, and I'm using a Clover and More 2.25 crochet hook, and this is how far I've got. Just a body, well, 3/4 of a body, and that's it, I'm afraid, on that one. I'm almost finished. I think I've got about another 6 or 8 rounds before I decrease again, and then it's only about another 3 or 4, and I think once you've got the body done, then the rest of it, I'm hoping to have all these things finished, certainly the baby cardigan and my gnome, by weekend. That is what I'm aiming for. Like I say, because I am struggling a little bit at the moment. I'm not going to tell you that everything's hunky-dory, because it's not, and I am struggling a little bit, and so my concentration isn't at the best, and for some reason I just don't want to seem to do much crafting. I've not fell out of love with it, don't get me wrong, I love my crafting, but there's just, I think sometimes where you just need to take a break, and the most simplest of things are just what I need right now, and that's what I'm doing. I sat last night whilst watching a little bit of telly and just did a little bit on this, and that was enough. I didn't really want to do any more, but I am, you know, wanting to get the smaller things finished because I've got plans for December. Anyway, so that's all I've done on that, and that is the main body, and then the hat and the beard. So this one here, the cream, is the beard, and the grey one is going to be the hat. I'll just show you the picture again so you can sort of get the gist of it and pick them up. So there you go, you can just get the gist of that. So yeah, oh, and it also needs the tiniest little bit of pink for the nose, which I will have somewhere, and that is in my again my bag that my dear friend Lindsay sent me this. Excuse me, I'm dropping everything. Lindsay sent me this. I think this was quite early on at the beginning of the year, and she knows how I love bright colours, Lindsay. So that was made for me by Lindsay, and it says "A true friend." Isn't that lovely? This is typical my kind of fabric. Loud. That's typical of me. So that's my second work in progress. I'll just take a sip of tea. How are you all doing, by the way? Are you all gearing up for Christmas, getting all that Christmas shopping done, Christmas crafting done? Tim and I have not really done very much in the way of Christmas shopping. We have spoken to the children and the grandchildren. There's certain things they want which we're going to obviously just order from the internet and have them sent straight to their house, and it's not what I'd want to do this year. It's not what I want to do any year, but this year being as it is, I'd rather do that than them not get, you know, the Christmas treats. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, and my third and final work in progress is, oh no, I'm sorry, I do it every time. No, I've got one more thing. I'll show you that actually after, because that will lead me nicely into something that I've got to tell you about. So my third work in progress is a hat, And this hat is for Tim. Tim has dyed this yarn himself. He decided he wanted a hat, so I said, well, dye me some yarn and I'll make you a hat. And Tim really does like the American colours of the flag, the red, white and blue. They're not very bright, but the dulled down colours. So he dyed himself this 100-gram skein of 4-ply. The blue is not quite as he wanted it, but you know, it's still a learning curve for him. He's doing very well in his little dyeing kitchen, as I call it. And this is how far I've got. I'm just doing a plain, I've got no pattern, I'm just doing a plain vanilla hat. I think I cast on 100, I think it was 160, and I'm doing quite a long 2x2 brim for him to turn back like this, and then I'll just do a stockinette stitch, get to a certain height, measure it as I'm going, get to a certain height, and then just do the simple decrease round. Like I say, I'm not using any pattern for it, I'm just making it up as I go along. And that is Tim's hand dyed yarn. I'm using oh no, tell a lie, sorry, it's a 3mm needle that I'm using, 3mm circular needle, and it's just, are they called pony? I think they're pony. And my stitch marker, again, everything I've got at the moment is what my friend Lindsay's gifted me, I should say. It's one of Lindsay's little stitch markers. It's a really cute little teapot and a little gemstone. I was actually speaking to Lindsay the other day, and I was telling her about this stitch marker. I don't know what it is about certain stitch markers, but I start to use a stitch marker and I get on really well with it, and I have to use it for everything. And believe you me, I have got hundreds, and I mean hundreds of stitch markers, but I always like to use the ones that are my favourite, and like I said, this little one here is. So yeah, that's Tim's hat, and that is in a bag. Oh, I've lost me. That another friend made me. This is Helen of Spirit 966, and she, I think it's is it 966? Yes, this is from Helen of Spirit 966, and she gifted me this right back at the beginning of the year. In fact, I don't know if it was last year. I'm getting really bad with the time. I think it was last year that Helen sent me this. Yeah, it was. Anyway, whenever she sent it me, I love it. It's really bright. Every time I use it, it just brings that little bit of cheer back in. So yeah, and it's got some really, again, let me try and show you these, really pretty wooden beads on the end. Can you see them? Are they focusing? Aren't they lovely? Anyway, so Tim's hat is in that bag. Just have a sip and check my notes. Right, so next I'm going to do finished objects. Okay, so the first finished item I have are a pair of socks, and these are my third and final set of Christmas socks that I've knitted and I'm going to gift. These are for my stepson Maddox. He's 11 years old but got adult feet, and I've just done a 2x2 rib, knit one, slip one, heel, flap and gusset. And again, one of my viewers did tell me what this was called, and again, I've forgotten. I will get better, I promise. So yeah, I've finished those. I'm really pleased with them. I have actually, like I just said, made 3 sets now, so I'm really pleased. And I actually have got the sock knitting bug, and I am in a Zoom meeting on Thursday evening that's run by the lovely Angela of Knitting on the Farm, and I was chatting to Angela, I think it was late last week, and she said, you do definitely get the bug. Once you've got, I think I've got like it down to the recipe that I like, if you like. But because I have done 3 pairs of vanilla socks now, I have treated myself to, and I haven't got it here to show you. Oh, I might have, actually I might have. I've treated myself to a nice set of Christmas yarn from Ellie at Craft House Magic, because we are in our Zoom meeting going to do a Christmas Eve cast on, and I think we're going to have a little bit of a glass of mulled wine and maybe a mince pie in the Zoom meeting on Christmas Eve while we all cast on our socks. Doesn't that sound lovely? So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I do have a little bit of a sock bug. So that's my 3rd and final pair of Christmas socks. It was knitted in the West Yorkshire Spinners Signature Sparkle, and the colourway is Fairy Lights, and I knit them, I knit them on a 2.25 Adder, and I use the small 23 centimetres, and obviously I used the DPNs to turn the heel and such like. So that's my first finished object, which I absolutely love. I'm so pleased. I'm going to wrap them all up all nice and put them all in a little bag with washing instructions, and I've kept all the ball bands, so I'm going to give them all the ball bands so they'll look after them as they should. Katie's quite good with it. Well, Justina's quite good with the washing, but just, you know, just to let them know that they've got to be looked after. Right, and my final item, my final finished item, is a crocheted item, and it is amigurumi, and it is, I'll have to stretch back there, this is Percy Pudding. This is a pattern by Cornflake Stew. It was released maybe, I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'll let you get a bit closer. It's done in the Rikorumi. I used a 3mm crochet hook, Clover and More, and it's more or less done as it is on the pattern. The only thing that I haven't done is there is crocheted candy cane, and I haven't done that. I don't know why, I just like him as he is. You know, sometimes I change up things and sometimes I leave them as they are, and just on this occasion I'm leaving out the candy cane. It's got he's got 2 holly leaves on the top with the little berries, snow for his hair, and he's got little buttons, goes all the way down, and then he's got bells on the end of his pixie shoes. So he will sit nicely on my fireplace along with the snowman that I've made, and keep us company throughout the month of December. So yeah, that is Percy Pudding. I love him. I really enjoyed making this. Really, really nice. Aren't you, Percy? I really do enjoy making things, especially seasonal things, that I can make and bring out every year, and it's just, I don't know, I just like things like that. Got quite a few things that I bring out every year that I will be showing you throughout December. Talking about December, I have said in the past that I wasn't sure if I am going to do Vlogmas, but I wasn't sure how it's going to pan out. And unfortunately, Tim is still waiting to hear from the hospital. We haven't had a date yet for his heart surgery. So I'm still going to go ahead and still do Vlogmas, and hopefully start on the 1st of the month and try and do a little bit every day. I am going to try and keep my videos to a minimum of between 5 and 10 minutes, because I do know that such a lot of people do Vlogmas, and for you all to fit them in and be able to watch them all, you know, not everybody has got all that spare time in December. Whilst I realise that this year is very different and people probably have got a little bit more time, you know, we still have to do our everyday chores and things, don't we? So yeah, I will be doing Vlogmas, but it might change anytime during December, and obviously if it does and things do change, I will let you know. So that's that. So the next thing that I want to do is show incoming. So some of the things that I'm going to show you have been gifted to me as a gift, and a couple of the things have been bought by myself. So the first thing that I'll show you is I have bought a set of minis, and I'm sure everybody will know this lady. I've bought a set of Kate Celine, I don't know, can you see that? Kate Celine minis, and they're absolutely fabulous. I love them, love them. I want to make one of Kate's cowls. I don't know whether to make a cowl, I don't know whether to make a pair of her fingerless mittens, and she's got socks, and she's got all sorts, and I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. But I wanted some Kate Celine. You know what it's like when you see things. You've just got to have them. Well, no, you haven't got to have them. That sounds terrible. But, you know, I just thought I'd really like some. And I love supporting these small indie. I love supporting any small business. Anyway, I did. I treated myself. So that's what I got and I purchased. And Kate very kindly put a couple of her little mini skeins as gifts. So there's this one. I don't know what they called these because this is how they arrived. So there's that one, which I love. And then there's this one, which again is my kind of colour. So there was that. And then, I don't know if any of you are aware, a couple of weeks ago on Instagram, it was get your yarn wish granted 2020. Now, I've never done this before, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take part and have a go and see, you know, if I can swap with anybody, or I can grant anybody a wish and maybe they could grant me one. Anyway, luckily enough, I was very lucky to be able to grant a couple of wishes, and so I was able to ask for a couple of wishes myself. And one of those was, are you ready for this? This lady who granted me this wish is actually in our Zoom meeting. So if you're watching, Ruth, hi Ruth, and thank you so much, I love it. And she sent me a 100-gram skein of Kate Celine. Is that not just fabulous? I absolutely love the colour. So I'm thinking this is going to be a pair of socks. And she also sent me, see, I've got the Dropsies, I've dropped it again, excuse me. This one, how wonderful is that? She did also, Ruth, send me sweets, which I'm sure you can imagine, they're long gone, and a hot chocolate, which I'll be honest, I shared that with Tim on Saturday night. Tim had a hot chocolate and I had a hot chocolate. And some stitch markers. So yeah, I was very, very lucky. So I was sorting out through my fabrics the other day, which is something else I want to talk to you about. And I come across some polka dot. Well, everybody knows I like polka dot. I've always liked polka dot. So I thought, seeing as I'm making a Kate Celine item, I also need, are you ready? A Kate Celine project bag. So I've made myself this Kate Celine polka dot project bag. It's just a plain cotton fabric with, obviously, as you can see, white polka dot on solid background and white polka dot on solid background, ribbon, stars, and then gold polka dot on white background. So this is going to be my Kate Celine project bag. I don't know what I'm going to do first. I'm going to have to look, but that is definitely going to be something that I start very soon. So that's my Kate Celine project bag, and I love that. I very, very rarely make myself many project bags, but I had to have this one. So yeah, I was very lucky to have all that. Then the next thing I got off my dear friend Dawn from Dawn's Days, who lives in the Netherlands. She is originally from Manchester, like me, not far from where I was brought up. She made one of our other friends, Lindsay from Stitch Create Love. She made one of her shawls maybe 2-3 weeks ago in a yarn, and I absolutely loved it. And I said to her, oh Dawn, that is really nice yarn. So she said, I shall send you one. So she sent me a skein of the yarn that she made her cowl in. So this is another thing that I've got to do. I'm going to make myself a cowl, one of Lindsay's cowls, in this yarn. That's another thing that's incoming. And then if that wasn't enough, I got a lovely, lovely gift from, again, Angela, who is our who runs our Zoom meeting on a Thursday. And one of my other wishes was for polymer clay stitch markers. And Angela very kindly gifted me this. Come in a beautiful box. It's so cute. And look at this, a cupcake. I don't know how I'm going to hold this so you can see it, but I will do my best. A cupcake. Oh, it's not. I'm not holding it very well, am I? Let me see. A cupcake stitch marker. How adorable is that? So this is going to go in my Kate Celine bag, and this is going to be my progress keeper for when I make my cowl or my socks. And at the same time, because we are, like I said before, Tim and I are struggling a little bit just at the moment, missing our family, fed up of being stuck in the house, having major surgery hanging over your head is not anything to, you know. Anyway, so she knew we was feeling a bit bleh. So she sent me this beautiful, beautiful box, and it says, thinking of you in a matchbox. And then when you open it, wait till you see this. It just, oh, I love things like this, me. This is my kind of gift. Is that not just sweet? So this, I have this at the side of my bed. Obviously not with the lid on. I just have that sat like that at the side of my bed. And I love it. So thank you. If you're watching, Angela, thank you very much. It means so much to me. Really does. Thank you. So yeah, them was my gifts. And then, last but not least, I did tell you recently, just before, that we are in our Zoom meeting, we're all going to make and cast on a pair of socks on Christmas Eve in our Zoom meeting. And we are all doing the Inside Amy's Boots. It's a paid for pattern, so I won't show you too much. Now Amy did them, and these was witches' hats, and we're just, well, I think actually, I'm not sure, but I think Angela saw a picture of these made up as Christmas, and this was Santa's hat, but just done in red. And it's Inside Amy's Boots, and it's by the Lonely Knitter. So yeah, that's what we're doing on Christmas Eve. And wait till you see this. This is what I'm using. I haven't skeined it up yet. I haven't, no, balled it up into a ball yet, into a cake. Sorry, I haven't put it into a cake yet. But I just wanted to show it to you. So it's from Craft House Magic. It is All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. Is that not just gorgeous? So them are going to be my contrasting colours. And then for the third one, Tim dyed up some yarn. Oh, this was last year, and I think I'll have enough. I've weighed this, and this 16 grams, so I'm hoping that there'll be enough just to do the Christmas hats in. So that is my Christmas Eve cast on. I've not done a lot of colour work in the past, but I'm going to give it a go. And that is housed bear with me 1 second, in my bag that I treated myself to. This is, oh, can't remember the name. Oh, I'm terrible just at the moment. I will put it on the screen down below. But yeah, treating myself to this little bag for my Christmas makes. And that's it. That's my incoming. Now, I wanted to save this till the last. Let me make sure I've not missed anything out. Right, yeah, no, I haven't. I wanted to save this till the last because I wanted to let you all know what Dawn and I from Dawn's Days are doing. I don't know if you remember, but maybe, I don't know when it was it October time? We did the Bird Mal 2020. Well, last week Dawn got in touch with me and she said to me, look, do you want to do something fun for December? She said, shall we do another make along? And, you know, I said, yeah. And Dawn knows at the moment our situation, so if it gets hectic and I have to like dip out because of other commitments that I'll have, I'm sure Dawn will sort you all out. So she said, how about a Christmas make along just for baubles? So Dawn and I are running another make along and it's Xmas Baubles 2020. I will put the hashtag down below or on the screen. And what we'd like you to do is, as it says in the title, make a Christmas bauble. Dawn came up with this idea and she's also came up with the rules. And I quite like the rules because you can cheat. I love things on the Christmas tree that have been made, but I don't always like to make lots of baubles. I do like to make decorations. So, already, before we even got going, Dawn, I think, texted me on the Friday night, say. I'm not sure if it was the Thursday or the Friday. So before we got going with the make-along, I sat for one night and I did some searching on the internet. I always go on Etsy for my crochet patterns because there's so many wonderful designers out there. And I came across... Oh, I haven't got the pattern. I shall put a picture of the pattern here or here. But I came across this pattern and it is fairy lights. So I come upstairs, rooted out some of my cottons and such like, and got one of my old projects from last year, a whole project bag from last year rather. This is one I made last year. It's got 2 pockets in the front. I made one for myself and one for my friend Susan. And I also found some of my Christmas, let me get that out of the way, some of my Christmas progress keepers. So these must have been what I got from last year. I think that one was what I bought from Deborah from Candy Shop Yarns when I was over in America last year. So pop them all in there and I'm making a string of fairy lights. Fairy lights are put on the tree. That's what I said to Dawn. I said, I know I'm cheating, but fairy lights can be put on the tree. They don't need to be strung around a window or around a garland on the fire. You can put them on the tree. So I have crocheted, I've made a start and crocheted 3 fairy lights. I'm doing blue, red, yellow, green. I think there's an orange one, a pink one, a purple one. There's all different colours. But yes, I am crocheting these. Are these not lovely? And then last night I went to bed quite early and I was catching up with some of the vlogs that I watch, and I was watching Nikki from Sheep and Cheerful, and she was making these too. So yeah, good, great minds think alike. So yeah, so that is my make along for Dawn. So please do join us. If you head over to my Instagram feed, it is on there, all the information. And like I say, all we want you to do is make a Christmas bauble, whatever you make. Tag us in it, put it on our, tag the hashtag for the Christmas the Xmas Bauble 2020, and don't forget to tag Dawn and I. And then on Christmas Eve we are going to pick out a winner. And again, Dawn came up with this idea, and I quite like this idea because sometimes it's nice to have a bit of fun. And she said, how about you pick a winner and I pick a winner? So, you know, we pick the ones that we like the best. So I said, yeah, I'm all up for that. So if you want to join us, please do. Like I say, go over to my Instagram page or over to Dawn's Instagram page. Follow us on the hashtag Christmas or Xmas Bauble 2020. And there will be some fun prizes to have. Unfortunately, because we're not drawing it till Christmas Eve, they will probably be sent out either between Christmas and New Year or in the New Year. But you will get a prize. I don't know what the prize will be yet. I don't know if I'll make you something. I don't know whether I'll buy you something. I don't know what Dawn's planning on doing. We haven't discussed that. We just dived in there and got on with it. Anyway, so yeah, please join us. It's just for fun. It's just to brighten up December and just have a little bit of fun. And oh yeah, my Christmas tree. I want to tell you, I'm not putting my Christmas tree up. I know a lot of people have, but I'm not putting my Christmas tree up until the 1st of December. I'm one of them, me. I love having my tree up. I love everything about Christmas, but I am a little bit of I'm house proud. I do like my house nice and tidy and clean, and after a while it starts to feel like it's very cluttered and I have to get rid of it. And it doesn't matter what date that is. If it's the 21st of December and that's how I feel, I take it down. So I don't want to put mine up too early because I'd like to keep it up throughout December. So yeah, my Christmas tree isn't up yet, but it is going to be very soon. Oh dear, I've got really dry throat. Anyway, last but not least, a little shop update. I haven't really got much in my shop anymore well, I have, my shop is quite full. But the latest update that I did, I've sold quite a few of the stock already. But I will show you what I've got left. All my Christmas bags have gone, unfortunately. But I am going to make a few more this week and get them in. I just don't want to overstock with Christmas bags, and then obviously, you know, there's only a certain amount of window space that people want to buy them from, you know what I mean. It's like no point in buying a Christmas bag in the middle of December, I guess, unless it's for a Christmas present. But anyway, I shall stop waffling and I'm just getting off subject, aren't I? Sorry. So the first one I've made, I love this. This is one of my medium size. It's French General and it's got linen base. It's fully lined with a nice red fabric and a nylon zipper. So we've got this one in. I'll quickly go through them. This is one of my Liberty and linen. It's a Liberty Torn-a-Lawn and a linen at the bottom, and it is lined with white polka dot on a solid background of pink. And then exactly the same, but a zipper, Torn-a-Lawn, linen, and I think it's lined with the same, yeah, it's lined with the same polka dot, and it's got a really cute, you've probably seen these before because they've been in my shop a while, but a cute progress keeper with a little tiny bead on as a zipper pull. There's that one. And then there's this cute pink. This reminded me of Dawn, because obviously Dawn lives in Holland, so all the windmills. So this is just a cute pink fabric with a, this is a Moda Grunge base and drawstring channel. Can't get my words out. And again, polka dot. And then I've made some little pouches. I love this little pouch. I am going to make some more of these. I have got them in my shop for pre-order because obviously I don't want to cut this fabric up unless it's being sold, because it's 100% wool. But it's ideal for a small project or anything that you want to, you know, it'd be good as a notions pouch. Anyway, it's 100% wool. It's got a grunge lining with a nylon zipper, and again I've put one of the rose gold pine cones with an accent bead. So I've got them in the shop. And then I've just done this tiny little patchwork. I have got some more of these cut out that I'm going to do, and it's just a patchwork notions pouch, nylon zipper, yellow lining, and I've put one of my little Crafty cleggs. Don't know, let me see if I can get it right. And you can see that, one of my Crafty cleggs. You can't see it, can you? There you go, that's a bit better. Progress keepers on there. And that's it really. There's quite a few new stitch markers in, and Tim has dyed up some more wool, but there is only a couple of skeins of that left if you want to go over and see. He's done it. I think the two skeins that are left, in fact, if you just bear with me, I'll show them to you. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. So the two skeins of yarn that we've got left in the shop is this one. That's on a high twist, and that's again 75% merino, superwash merino, 25% nylon. And this one again is on a high twist, and that's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And that's it. I don't know if it's a much shorter one today. I was hoping so, but I do seem to, when to get behind this camera, I do seem to get carried away and run away with myself. So for now, I will leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you're all keeping safe and well, and that you're getting all prepared and ready for Christmas. We are waiting for a government announcement this evening, where there is a briefing I think it's on at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'm thinking that maybe we will find out more about what we are and are not allowed to do throughout the Christmas period. But whatever you do, I hope you all stay safe and well, enjoy each other, and just have the best Christmas that you can possibly under the circumstances. And please do remember, things can only get better. We all have to keep our chin up and just keep smiling and carry on. So I think probably the next time I see you now will be the 1st of December. So thank you and take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.